12X11, 12X17. I do have a Ruby Franke spelling with an E on the end of Franke, address out of Springville. Only involvement was a traffic offense a couple of days ago.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we have Ruby Franke. She's up in court today, and not for the reasons why we think. It is for the traffic offence. I know it seems a little pointless at this stage, but apparently she is up for a traffic violation and she stands to be fined if found guilty. Will she be found guilty? That is the question. Well, she's already pled not guilty, so that's a start for her. So according to these court documents here, she was caught speeding 50 in a 35 zone, so that's an automatic fine unless she appeals it, obviously. The date the offence took place, this is interesting. It was on August 25th of this year, and that was a good few days. I think it was about 5 days or so before she got picked up for child abuse charges. That's right. If we can recall, we had this came over the police dispatch call.
12X11, 12X17. I do have a Ruby Franke spelling with an E on the end of Franke, address out of Springville. Only involvement was a traffic offense a couple of days ago.
And in case you missed that, that was the police dispatch saying that Ruby Franke had previously been picked up for a driving offence, and this is the actual driving offence. So it links in nicely to the whole storyline we've got going on here. And if we can see now, the appeal date, she pled not guilty on September 18th, 2023. Interesting that she would plead not guilty in this particular case, because it's not a big deal considering she's up for 6 charges of child abuse. And it seems like a little bit petty to be going through this whole process, because she's got to appear in court and everything to fight it. If she doesn't appear in court, then she will automatically lose the case. So she has to appear in court. Maybe, now, hear me out here, maybe this is her way of just having a day out, right? Because she did plead guilty after she got arrested for child abuse, so it just stands to reason that you wouldn't go through this whole process, would you? You just wouldn't. If you can look down there, it says the recommended fine amount is $160, and it just seems a little bit petty. She's a millionaire, right? Why would you fight this when there's bigger fish to fry in this situation than fighting a driving violation, a traffic violation? It seems a little bit odd. But as I said, maybe it is her way of having a day out of jail, because she's probably bored and maybe getting picked on a little bit. So absolutely no idea what's going on. I mean, it's not likely to make any difference in her life whatsoever, is it? If she gets found guilty, she has to pay a $160 fine, which isn't exactly going to break her bank account, but also it's not going to matter because she's going to be in jail, and she will be in jail for the foreseeable future because she's not going to get out because of the aforementioned child abuse charges that hang over her head, which she's definitely not going to survive over. So she is going to be in jail. She's not going to be able to drive her car. She'll probably get points on her license, or her license taken away, stuff like that. Probably not, actually, because it is only a minor traffic violation. It's only 50 in a 35. I don't know about in America, but I think that's quite minor, especially if she doesn't have prior violations on her license. Anyway, the court date is tonight, as you can see, 14th of November today, and the time set for 4:30 p.m. and that is in MST, Utah time. In the UK, that's around about 11:30 tonight, so we can look forward to seeing if she gets found guilty. You know, it's not major, but it is quite interesting, the fact that she's decided to fight this. I think that's the most curious thing over it. She's, as I said, she's not going to, nothing is going to be happen to her because she loses out on $160. She's probably doing it as just a out of spite, pettiness, and just to get her own way. You know, she's got to prove. I mean, I assume the police have proof that this actually happened, so it's just like, get on with it, move away, on you go. She's got much bigger fish to fry, and this is just a waste of time for her. And as for the other case, the big case, her and Jody Hildebrandt, who stand accused of child abuse, that date still has not been set, and that's a little bit concerning. I mean, they said originally that it was going to be no sooner than October 5th, and that date has now passed. And the reason why it was put back was to allow time to collate all the evidence and get the case together, right? Because there was a lot of, I think there was a lot of last minute evidence come forward, so they delayed it, right? So, but now it's like, it's over a month after the original date that was set, the October 5th, and now it is about 6 weeks later nearly. I would have thought that date would have been set by now, but I can't push it forward. I have no control over this. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm not really, but I would like it to be, you know, I think the best part of the delay is that we know that she's in jail anyway. I think she was recommended to, or they wanted to have her out on bail. They wanted Jody to stay in and Ruby to come out on bail. I think that was the original suggestion. But whilst the delay is happening, she doesn't even get out on bail. So there's that. At least she's there where she belongs. And until next time, please give this video a massive thumbs up if you've appreciated it. I'll come back tomorrow and let you all know how the traffic case went on, and if there's any updates on the child abuse case, I'll let you know that too. And give this video a massive thumbs up, as I said. Comment all your thoughts about it down below, and subscribe. And for all you 8 passengers detractors out there, I've set up a petition in order to stop monetization of children on social media platforms, such as what happened with the 8 passengers kids and all the other family vlogger kids that are currently on there now. So if you could go and sign that petition, that would be greatly appreciated, so we can try and effect some change. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and bye bye.